Yeah, good morning. I'd like to bring the February 5th, 2025 Planning Advisory Commission meeting to order. Official start of this meeting is 9 a.m. Could we please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please silence or turn off your cell phones, please. Thank you. I remind those in the audience and those watching on TV that this is the first hearing of any rezoning, text change, or special exception request brought before us today. We will first hear a reading of the staff report for the case by planning staff and ask the applicant to provide a brief overview of the request. We will then give the opportunity for anyone in the audience to speak for or against that request or to inquire about said request. The commissioners will have any needed discussion on the case. Once a motion is made and seconded by the commission, a vote will take place and a recommendation will be rendered. The case will go back to the planning department for their independent recommendation. If a favorable recommendation is given, then the case is forwarded to the city council with 2 independent recommendations. If the planning department makes a recommendation for denial, the applicant will have 10 days from the receipt of the letter stating the denial to notify the clerk of council that they are requesting to be placed on the city council's agenda. The City Council of Columbus will hold a public meeting called the first reading. Said council shall consider the case, review PAC and planning department recommendations, and hear discussion on the matter. Council will make a final decision at a second public meeting called the second reading. All right. I guess we don't have to prove any minutes, do we? All right, well, that would bring us to our first and only case today, REZN 01250079, a request to amend the text of the Unified Development Ordinance, the UDO, to amend Table 2.3.2 by adding SF detached dimensions into the Uptown zoning district. Columbus Consolidated Government is the applicant. Could we please hear from staff, I guess, or the applicant?
Good morning. This case, this text amendment is to add the dimensions for a single-family detached dwelling in the UPT Uptown zoning district. These dimensions and this description is already in Chapter 3. However, it was not in Chapter 2, and we have been going through the UDO, looking for consistency and updating where it needs to be updated. And now we are getting to this point where we found where it was inconsistent, and this is just to make it consistent with Chapter 3. It is not an entirely new category.
Are there any questions from commissioners concerning the text amendment change? I guess we just make a motion.
No, I don't have any questions, but I will make a motion to accept this text amendment change as it's brought forth from the zoning department, or planning department.
Give me a second. All in favor, raise your right hand. All right. Thank you. All right. I guess that moves us to our.
That was easy.
Yeah, that was quick. That brings us to our new business of the day, the election of the officers of the Planning Advisory Commission. I guess we need to elect a chair first. Would anybody like to make a motion to nominate a chair?
I'd like to nominate Brad Baker, if I may.
Okay.
And I talked to Brad, and he has agreed if the commission sees fit for him to serve.
Okay, would you like to vote on that? Sure, all in favor of Brad Baker being the commissioner next year? All raise your right hand. All right, welcome, Brad.
You're the chairman.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
And then we have to do a vice chair. So I need somebody to nominate a vice chair for this commission. Okay. I'll nominate Michael Ernst.
There you go.
And would everybody please raise your right hand if you approve it?
All right.
All righty, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Ernst.
Great.
Well, I guess if there's no other business, this meeting is adjourned. Thank you.
This may be, it's 9:04.
Short as speed.